Hi Curious and welcome back to our channel. Now that the end of the Keeping Up with the Kardashians is just around the corner, can you imagine who is devastated and why? Well, it turns out that it's Scott Disick, since he allegedly realized that he's not as famous as he imagined he was, but also that it's nothing compared to how he feels about seeing Kourtney with her boyfriend Travis Barker. But what did he say about Kourtney that made all the fans stop in shock? Why did this relationship drive Scott and Travis's ex, Shannon Moakler, crazy? Disick definitely can't forget Kourtney, let alone having her so close every moment. What's going to happen with them co-parenting their kids? Will the oldest Kardashian sister marry Barker? Something that she didn't do with the father of her kids. Well, we've got the answers to all these questions and more in the video, so make sure you're still with us until the very end to find out all the latest Kardashian gossip. But before we continue, don't forget to turn on the notifications and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our future videos. Well, Curious, the drama with Scott has started because allegedly Kourtney barely speaks to him. But it's not because she has a problem with her former partner, but because, as some of you might know, she is currently in a relationship with Travis Barker, and that is the reason for this situation. It's all because the former couple has been distanced from each other and they are no longer as close as they used to be. Though who here remembers the talk that the two of them had about Sofia Richie, where Kourt had given him advice on how to fix the situation, and where Scott had told her that one of the reasons for the problems was both the age difference and the fact that he had spent so much time with his ex. But in the end, Disick had made it clear to her what his priorities were. But really, who is going to love seeing their ex every single day more than having another partner? With many pointing out that acting like this, he is never going to forget his ex. But well, there is a lot to say about the relationship between these two, so if you want to find out more, be sure to check out our Kardashian-Jenner playlist where we have all the videos about this family and especially the relationship of these two. According to E! News, a source close to the former couple had said that the father of 11-year-old Mason, 8-year-old Penelope and 6-year-old Rain has a strained relationship with Kourt right now, as he is mainly focused on his new life in Miami and because Kourtney is very serious about Travis that they barely talk. The source went on to add, it's hard for him to see Kourtney in love with someone else. And this all came out because the oldest Kardashian sister had started a relationship with her longtime friend and Calabasas neighbor, Blink-182 drummer Travis Barker, in early 2021. And as anyone who has been keeping up with the Kardashians knows, since they went public with their romance, the two have not been shy about showing PDA on social media. And a lot of it, but it seems that they are just a couple who is madly in love with each other and want to show it off to the world. But in fact, like everything that members of this family do, they were both criticized and also praised for a vacation that they had recently taken for Kourtney's birthday. With it, they had delighted the eyes of their fans with their sweet Instagram posts. Meanwhile, Scott, who has wasted no time, was pictured with model Amelia Hamlin after his breakup with Sofia Richie last year. If you want to know more about the two of them, you can check out our previous video, but for now, make sure to stay with us until the end to see how Travis's ex had reacted to the news. However, from both of their appearances and Keeping Up with the Kardashians and the posts surrounding the former couple, it seems that they are not actually fighting in any way, but just that their relationship has changed and they haven't spent much time together as a family recently. We all know that with kids in tow, Scott will always be in Kourtney's life, but there is just a different dynamic around their relationship. A source close to the family had also added, Scott wished Kourtney a happy Mother's Day privately, but he's actually distancing himself. He doesn't want to interfere with their relationship. They connect with the kids often, but that's about it at the moment. Although, according to rumors, Scott was uncomfortable with Kourt's growing relationship. In fact, he was around in April, months after he said in a video for the show that he would happily have married Kourtney if she wanted to. So Curious, this could be proof enough that Disick is still in love with the oldest Kardashian, and here it seems that, as in with many previous cases, this is an example of not truly knowing what you have until it's gone. It seems that Scott was very comfortable like this, seeing his kids and Kourt frequently, but in the end, he limited that time by going from party to party and from girlfriend to girlfriend. And it looks that since he saw that his ex is now in a serious relationship with the drummer, the feeling of comfort had run out. The aforementioned source had also stated that Scott wishes Kourtney all the best, even though it is difficult for him. He doesn't want to bring it all up, and it is a strange conversation for him. In fact, it was also revealed that the clan was actually encouraging this ex-couple to try and rekindle their relationship again, and now that Scott sees the reality, it won't happen for him. Even if Travis wasn't in the picture, Kourtney wasn't interested in getting back together with Disick. On the Keeping Up with the Kardashians episode that aired on May 6th, Scott had shared why he was so fearful about saying goodbye to the series. In his own words, he said, "My biggest fear is that we'll split up and we won't see each other as much because if we don't work together every day, we probably won't see each other every day." He then went on to add that it is a very sad thing for him since it is an end of an era. And well, curious, on the one hand, Scott is very sad that Kourtney is his lost love, but on the other hand, the fans are crazy about Travis and Kourtney and their Instagram posts in which they show off their love, and it really does look as if they are obsessively attracted to each other. In fact, body language expert Blanca Cobb analysed the image of Kourtney and Travis in the desert with her legs wrapped around the Blink-182 drummer. She had stated that with so much skin contact, their brains are releasing all the pleasant chemicals such as dopamine, serotonin, and more hormones that make them feel happily connected. But just as there is some professional explanation about the closeness of their relationship, it is also rumoured that Travis Barker may finally ask the big question that many would love to be asked. And if you are surprised, as we were, given that their relationship has been a short one so far, we must remind you that these two had known each other before and were friends. In fact, it was all thanks to Paris Hilton that this all started, though back then Travis had stated that he liked Kim. And if you want to know more about all that, then be sure to check out our previous video, but for now, stay with us to see what shady comment Barker's ex has made. Shanna Moulker married Travis in 2004, and the couple had 2 children together, 17-year-old Landon and 15-year-old Alabama. It looks like Moulker had left some disturbing comments about her ex on his new girlfriend Kourtney Kardashian, and it seems that she is not hiding how she feels about her ex, but perhaps there could be a hint of envy for the oldest Kardashian? But this is not the first time that Shanna had left comments about the duo on social media. Previously, she had posted letting her followers know that she was not intentionally criticizing Travis's new ladylove. In fact, speaking with People magazine, she stated that she wanted him to be happy. Speaking of the publication, she said, "I'm really genuinely happy for him. I want the father of my children to be happy and to have a partner that makes him happy and be a better father. As long as she's good to my kids, that's really all that matters to me." But she has had some thoughts on their constant public PDA and had called it weird. Commenting on it, she had said, "I'm very much over my ex. It's been a long time. However, do I think that some of the PDA that he's doing with her is weird? Yes. The movie True Romance that I feel like they've been bonding over was the theme of our wedding. Our daughter's named after the main character in the movie. Flying banners overhead like we did on Meet the Barkers, stuff like that. I just think it's weird." In short, does it seem that she's implying that Travis is not over her and repeating the patterns that they had in their relationship? So curious, do you really think that Travis is repeating patterns from his previous relationship? Do you really think that he is using Kourtney? What do you think his intentions with the oldest Kardashian are? Are Scott and Shanna jealous of how serious their relationship is? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and as always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our future videos. Until next time.